We're back. We're back. You know, if you've ever hung around me and had a conversation about grading companies with me, grading, the PCGs. I'm sure I have one floating around somewhere. Ah, yes. Or the BGS trap card. You'll understand something about me, right? I have standards. And my standards are very simple. PSA is awesome, BGS is awesome, and I like PCG. I think PCG is a new company, and I think, in my opinion, it has the best outcome of becoming another one of the grading companies. Everyone has jumped on the CGC bandwagon over and over again, and I have simply KEKW'd and laughed at you because you're an idiot. I am sorry. I care about you deeply. Where's my comic book that I just got after 2.5 years? Ah. Bam! Signed by the Hugh Jackman. But, if you look, there's a tear right there. And if you look, there's another tear. This got a 9.8. Is the highest possible grade that CGC offers for comics. I don't think they offer 10s for comics. It's my own asset. I'm not selling it. I don't care. I just wanted it because it was signed by Hugh Jackman and Greg Horn. I happen to like Greg Horn. He's a cool dude. I've met him. Great artist. Love his shit. I'll support him. It's fine. The problem is CGC over and over and over again has a quality control problem. And yet again, we're seeing this issue again. I'm sure some of you have heard by now, but there is this wonderful thing called these Pokemon Alpha playtest cards. And they're so cool. Oh my god, they're so awesome. And they're so near mint, and they're so beautiful. And they found them in a dumpster in the middle of a train yard, lost in the winds. People spent millions of dollars on these stupid things. Millions of dollars is what has been burned away. They're all fake. Bullshit. It's a crock of hooey. It's a hootenanny. Bunch of dumb crap. Light on fire. They were printed in 2024. I can attest from personal experience that the printer dot thing that they use to verify these is a very, very real thing. And I can confirm that if the printer dot pattern is for a printer from 2024, it is probably safe to assume that it is not a printer that is 30 years old. I'm just throwing this out there. Like, it's just, small date inconsistency here. And CGC, in their wondrous ways, has authenticated all of these stupid things and pushed them out into the world and backed their CGC logo behind them. And so you might begin to wonder, Richard, why on earth do you hate CGC? Because they do dumb shit like this. I'm just saying, find me a single game, Pokemon, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, Gundam, I don't care, any TCG, where the game creators ordered beta proofs with the final backing, with all this other stuff and near final art, and somehow after 30 years, they're basically unplayed. The playtest cards are unplayed. Can we use a little bit of logic here? I don't trust CGC. Just because CGC says, this is awesome, we're run. It is not worth the risk. It is not worth the asset deductions to your personal portfolio. You're just going to get cooked. CGC has done this before. I'm not going to go into detail because I don't know necessarily what's public and what's not about this. But it made quite the uproar in a particular game side. And people were very upset. And again, it was another seven-figure issue. And again, verified by CGC. Quietly gone away. And I'm sure some of those are still out there. Stop blindly trusting a company just because they're like, oh, we've done comics for 30 years and we're the cartel of comic book grading. Because they are. I'm sorry, that your CGC is a comic book cartel. If you want something graded by CGC, by the way, with comics, it's like a total nightmare. And if God forbid, right? So like, let's say you get like a book signed, like a comic book signed by the artist, that doesn't count. You have to get it signed at an event with a CGC rep witnessing it, and then they'll say it's authentic, verified by a CGC rep, and that's how you get the this little shenanigans. That's how you get that added in. Is it all has to be done and authenticated by a CGC person, and it has to be done through their whole pipeline, and it can't exit their, like, dude, like, what the hell? Like, what? Like, Jesus. I'm good, brother. I had my fun with it. I got a good memory. I have 2 comic books. I'm good. Don't need any more. Well, 3 now, but good. Seriously, that Wolverine one's like cool as shit, right? Like, dude, it's so legit. There's even a picture of him signing my comic book. Like, how lit is that? So, like, there's some cool things they do, right? So, yeah. I'm going to be at a fair number of Collecticons this year, and I'm fully expecting to see some of these cards get circulated around as people try to offload them. If you were offered a Pokemon playtest card graded by CGC, go with extreme caution, because it is highly likely that you're going to get wrecked. And again, do what you're going to do. Have fun with it. Grade with whatever company you want to grade. Personally, I find CGC slabs to be hideous as hell. I do not like them. The baby fart blue is not my thing. And also, especially when they converted their, like, 10s into the weird yellow, like, vomit black thing they're doing. Like, yellow black. It's so weird. You're not a sports car, dude. Like, what the heck? You can't replicate the BGS black labels, so, like, you're going to do, like, a weird knockoff brand of it? Like, weirdo, bro. PogChamp, weird. Stop, weirdo. Just do your own thing. You had your own thing, and then you're like, later. We're gonna rip out BGS, because our quality control is amazing. Like, yeah, anyway, on to fun information. The Hunted has released today, and I'm going to look, because my computer's up. Let's see here. Let's see what magical prowess we have. TCG player. Let's see how many cases of the Hunted are left. Let's play a game here. The Hunted. Ooh, 4. 6 cases. 6 sealed cases of the Hunted are left right now. It is moving like crazy in the pre-sales. Let's see how many loose boxes we got. We got 6 listings of loose boxes. Little Root Games got a bunch. Little Root Games got 144 loosies listed. That's respectable. I have more. I win. Anyway, but yeah, like, realistically, there's not a lot of product left. There's 30 or 40 cases left on TCG Player if you count the loose ones. Counting the loose boxes, there's 164. Yeah. 170, 180 loose ones, and then there's like 6 cases. It's 204 boxes roughly. Like, I know some like resellers are gonna come up and pop them up there once the pre-sale window goes away, but like, I'm just saying, it's gonna be a good set. I may or may not have cracked a case and popped that. Look at that full art. Look at that full art sexy cold foil. Let me see if I make that glisten. Oh yeah, look at that glisten in the sun. Glistening in the sun, the cold foily goodness. And these EAs, and I may or may not have pulled 2 of the boots, one for each shoe here. It's $175 a pop. We'll see how those age though. They might go down. I'm sure they'll go down. But yeah, the set is incredible. The art is awesome. The pull factor is awesome. I hate that I got the Japanese packs again, but whatever. It is what it is. I'm here for it, boys. Like, this set slaps. It slaps. And it's going to do good. I told people it's going to do good. LSS is on a warpath, boys. And unlike CGC, where they're grading a bunch of bogus bullshit lately, LSS is pumping out hot fucking napalm, and that shit's on fire, bro, and you ain't putting it out. Like, that's the tempo that LSS is going for right now, and I'm here for it, and I'm totally down to clown. I adore Flesh and Blood. I think it is doing amazing. They are doing great things. The art is great. The gameplay is great. Like, they're doing the right things. The wrong things are grading a whole bunch of bogus cards that you didn't authenticate properly and you just speed ran through your process, and now you look like doo-doo. Like, bruh, like, oh my god. I'm gonna link on the video header so the YouTubers that tune me onto this, because, like, bro, it is so bad. Like, there are some really upset people about this one, and justifiably so, right? Like, this has cost people tens of thousands of dollars individually. There's one of the guys who's like the leading dude who's like done like the research to just rip this apart. And this is why, like, the printed out thing, that's like, you're nailing the coffin, in my opinion. Like, you're done. Like, you're done. You're over. Let me put it this way. They ain't the only ones that do that shit. There's other people that totally do the printed out thing in various ways, and that's a thing. Holy crap. This dude has tens of thousands of dollars invested into these things. Because, again, this is the market to do this thing. Like, Pokemon is the shiznap right now, right? Like, you gotta have it. It's just all the Pokemon. Everyone wants the Pokemon. Like, I don't care that much. I just throw it on a shelf and forget about it. But you have this voracious market, and you introduce this brand new alpha beta Pokemon cards. Oh my god, the grail of grails. And it turns out they're a bunch of crap. You may as well light them on fire. Who knew? What I am curious, though, because I think CGC is insured for this stuff. I'm curious to see if CGC actually refunds people, or what do they, like, I'm curious what happens with this mess. And I'm kind of just like watching it, and I'm just like, another CGC clown show. Get my popcorn, boys. So, like, it's been a fiasco, and I am enjoying it from the sidelines, and my heart does go out to people that got absolutely wrecked on this. I'm sorry. Hopefully, if you're watching this video, you are not one of the people that bought those. If you are, please see the links that I'll include in the video or in the description below. Please like, share, and subscribe, and please share this video to your friends. I genuinely believe, like, from the bottom of my heart, that, like, if you're a good person and you try to do right by people, you'll end out okay, right? You might fail, you might drop the ball sometimes, but, like, if you're genuinely trying and moving forward, it will work out eventually. When you're a dirtbag and you cut corners and you try to cheat people, that's when you get screwed and you can go get bent. Like, and I have much more pretty words that I can't say on Facebook. I was in the Navy for 8 years. I have some language I can use here, gentlemen, but I like my YouTube account, and we have some good progress here, so we're not going to go backwards on that one. But yeah, guys, share the video. Let's get the awareness out there. Please be wary. If someone offers you these playtest cards, double check, look at them, verify, find out where the heck they came from. Make sure it's not part of this batch. I don't know if there's an actual playtest cards that exist somewhere that were already in existence, but please be careful out there, guys. You have to be careful. This market is so crazy right now. This stuff is going to just only become more prevalent and be a bigger, more common thing. And if you're not careful, you will get destroyed. So please be careful. Please, please, please be careful, guys. It is so important when you're out there. Hopefully I see you guys at some Collecticons. I'll make a post announcing which ones I'm going to about probably 4 weeks prior. And hopefully I see you guys there. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye!